Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming at you with a couple of gluten-free dinner ideas. Now I know how difficult it is sometimes when you're just tired and you get fed up of eating the same thing, and it can be really hard to think of new things to eat. So hopefully these will be a couple of ideas that will help you out. I do have loads of dinner recipes on the blog, but neither of these are actually on there yet. They're things that we eat a lot. So I thought I'd just share a couple of really quick and easy ideas that you guys can perhaps make, and in the description down below I will put the ingredients to make sure you can make those, and when I finally get around to putting them on the blog I will make sure I update it with the recipe links as well. I also went to Aldi this week. We've got a new Aldi in town and I haven't really been around yet. It's not as big as I hoped it would be, but it did have quite a lot of stuff in there, and I picked up a few gluten-free items that look really interesting, so I thought I'd share those with you guys as well. Places like Aldi can be a really good place to find accidentally gluten-free finds, and they tend to be just things that are in with the normal food, but they actually are labelled gluten-free or they don't actually have any gluten in them, and they may contain warnings. So I really hope you'll enjoy those finds, and if you'd like to see some more videos like this, let me know. I've actually been super busy pre-recording some videos for you guys and pre-recording all my content, because actually I'm away on a trip at the end of this week, and I'll tell you more about that in next week's video, so make sure you hit subscribe and I can catch up with you about that next Saturday. But in the meantime, I really hope you enjoy these gluten-free meals. Make sure you hit subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments your favourite midweek meals as well, because I'm always looking for inspiration and I'd love to know what you're cooking. So let me know if you give these a try, and I hope you enjoy this vlog. So tonight I'm making a risotto. I have pre-fried this bacon. Now normally I put about 3 or 4 rashers in. I only had 2, so I just chopped it up really small, and then I just chopped this on top of these peas because all that's going to go in later at the same time. I'm then going to fry some onions off, and I've got my stock here which is keeping hot. Now a top tip with risotto is to keep your stock in a pan on a separate hob so it stays nice and hot, so that every time you add a ladle it doesn't just cool everything down again. So the first thing... Okay, you narrate it for me.
Onion being fried in butter.
No, oil.
Oil.
So what's the first step we're doing this risotto to on?
We're going to cook this rice in oil. We're going to cook, well, first of all the onion has been diced.
Yeah.
With a nice sharp knife. Dropped into a pan, heated up with a little bit of oil.
Yeah. So once we've fried off the onion, as Steve has so lovely narrated for me.
The rice.
No, now we're going to put in the rice. Okay. Let me pour this in. And try not to get it everywhere. And give it a good stir. Don't let it stick. So once that's all mixed in, we're going to take a ladle full of stock.
This is mixed, ready for some stock.
And stir. Stir, stir, stir.
Sarah, have you got stock of the situation?
The trick with making risotto is to keep adding a ladle of stock at a time, and then when you feel it sort of start to stick and catch at the bottom,
not yet,
and you can't see like the excess liquid that's in there, that's when you add some more, and you just keep going basically until the whole thing is cooked and the rice is al dente. It should be about 15 minutes to use up all of that stock.
AKA, when you're out of stock, add some stock.
This is why I don't let you narrate my videos. For a bit of extra veg, I'm just steaming some tender stem to go with this as well. I'm literally obsessed with this stuff at the moment. I just can't stop eating it. And then the risotto is getting there now. I've used most of the stock, so I'm just kind of waiting for this to thicken up so that it's ready to add in the rest of the stuff. I've added all of the stock, and as you can see it's gone kind of nice and sticky. There's not really much liquid in here, so now I'm just going to add in the peas and the bacon, and I'm gonna let that cook in here for a little while. They're probably frozen and stuck to the plate. Ooh. So awkward to do this one-handed. So I've got a nice chunk of butter. You can add double cream to this, but I just really like the way the butter melts through, and oh, so good. I'm gonna mix that up, can't do it with one hand, and then a minute or so later add in the Stilton. Now the recipe calls for about 50 grams of cheese, but this is essentially what is left in the fridge. So that's what I'm putting in. Giving it a really good stir, and you can see it's got this like gorgeous creamy consistency. Now I'm going to taste this and add a bit of salt and pepper. I will put the link, well, I will write the recipe down below. I don't know if I will actually get this written up on the blog by the time this goes out, but I will list the ingredients so you can make it yourself. It's a really simple recipe and I'll try and get it on the blog as soon as possible, because honestly I've made this so many times and it is just like a favourite in this house. So I'm really excited to tuck into this, and I'm gonna serve it up now because it smells incredible and I'm starving. So here it is, my Stilton and bacon risotto, served up with a side of 10-stem broccoli, and I've just popped some salt and pepper on top. I will put the ingredients in the description of this video down below, as I don't think I'll have put it on the blog by the time this video goes live, but I will make sure that when it does go on the blog, I update it. And yeah, I'm going to go tuck into this now because it looks amazing. Just on a little Aldi haul, thought I'd show you what I got. So for tonight's dinner, I've got the Boursin garlic and herb cheese, which I'm going to put in the middle of these chicken breasts and wrap in Serrano ham. So that is going to be yummy. That's like a really easy, naturally gluten-free dinner. I've still got this really large avocado, which there's no really rhyme or reason for that. I just thought it was huge. I saw on Instagram that these tempura chicken fillets are gluten-free. They also do gluten-free chicken nuggets. They didn't have those in my store. But these are the mini chicken tender fillets. You can see the little gluten-free sign there, so I got those to try. And then I need to make up a packed lunch as well for a trip that I'm going on at the end of the week. So I got this Mediterranean style falafel, which sounded really nice. Again, it's got the little gluten-free sign on it. And I'm going to be taking these in like a pita bread with some hummus with me when I go on a trip later this week. And finally, I found this 325 calorie salted caramel ice cream. I do love a low calorie ice cream because they just feel really nice when you're trying to be good, so I thought I'd get that to try. They did have a cookie dough one which had gluten in, but I bought that for Steve to try so he can enjoy that whilst I look at it, sadly. Finally, if you love the San Pellegrino blood orange drink, I found this, which I'm going to try as well. Right, it is dinner time, so I'm going to essentially butterfly these chicken breasts. Then I'm going to stuff them with this Boursin, and then I'm going to wrap them in a couple of slices of this ham. I'm going to bake that in the oven along with these Asda gluten-free curly fries. Now, I tried these. They don't quite taste how I remember curly fries to taste. I've tried a couple of other brands as well. I had the Tesco own ones that are accidentally gluten-free, and to be honest, I thought they were all much the same. So they are really yummy, and I think all of this together with some leftover veg from the fridge will be nice. So let me try and show you how I create this. This is actually Steve's request. He loves this recipe, and we make it loads. It's just so easy, and you can mix this up. You could use bacon. You can even use slices of chorizo, and then you can always swap this for like mozzarella or brie, but I really like the flavour of this, and it kind of leaks that bit, makes a really nice sauce. So yeah, let's put this all together into a nice meal. The chicken is all wrapped up in its ham, ready to go in the oven. Probably going to pop these in for about 5-10 minutes before I put in the curly fries. I tend to find these take about half an hour and the curly fries take about 20 minutes. So I've got my curly fries all laid out. I've just plonked pretty much a whole bag on there, so there's probably going to be way too many. But yeah, let's bake this up and see what it looks like when it's all done. Right, this is now all out of the oven and cooked. So as you can see, the ham has gone really lovely and crispy, and the cheese has leaked out a bit, but to be honest, I don't mind that because I just kind of scoop it up and put it back on top again. The curly fries are cooked. Oh my gosh, they're just so good. I've also cooked up the rest of the tender stem broccoli, so I'm going to plate this up, and that is going to be one hell of a dinner. And it's all naturally gluten-free, which is even better. Seem to have cooked an extortionate amount of curly fries, but that's fine. So basically this is it plated up. Gonna add a little bit of this Foraging Fox smoked jalapeno mayo onto mine, which I got sent, which I'm a bit obsessed with. I only opened this the other day and it's nearly gone. But yeah, there it is, another gluten-free dinner. So I really hope you found these videos helpful. If you have, make sure you subscribe and like this video, and I'll be back again next Saturday with another vlog for you.